let's learn about Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16, the basics. Final Fantasy 16 is a 2023 action role-playing game developed and published by Square Enix, and it's the 16th main installment of the Final Fantasy series. It's a timed exclusive for the PlayStation 5. It's got melee and magic, action-based combat. A magical drought causes tensions between nations. Concept development started in 2015. Naoki Yoshida was the producer, otherwise known as Yoshi P, one of the great legends of video game development. And here is the proof of that. One of his jobs at Square Enix is to keep the content consistent with Final Fantasy. I think it's cool to know that Mario Brothers is what shocked him into the idea that people control what was on the television. Super cool. Hiroshi Katai is the director of the game, who is credited on 25 games, a lot of them Final Fantasy. I see Dragon Quest on this list. Another director was Kazutoyo Mahiro. Oh, Kazutoyo Mahiro was the creative director and lead writer, who apparently is another Final Fantasy veteran. Props to Kazutoyo Mahiro for writing this. One of my favorite things to look up is the composers of games. Let's look up Masayoshi Soken. Masayoshi Soken has worked for Square Enix since 2001, was the lead composer and sound director of Final Fantasy XIV and its expansions, and he looks like a badass. I always like looking up the artist. Let's look up Hiroshi Managawa. He's another Final Fantasy veteran. Once you go Final Fantasy, you don't go back. Trying to find where I can see like a portfolio of this guy. Well, I found a Japanese interview translated into German. Maybe that's interesting to you Germans out there. Let's look up one of the other artists, Kazuya Takahashi. Gosh, his stuff is good. Concept art is such a cool thing. This guy is fantastic. When I go through all these, it shows how little I know about these games. I seriously could go through this art for hours. Moving on, let's go to the game's website. Final Fantasy 16, the legacy of the crystals has shaped our history for long enough. It's available now. Oh, we gotta watch a trailer. No one look. Well, you know it's a good sign when the video is age restricted on YouTube. This part in the game changed me as a man. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I love this game. I'm currently playing it and I love this game. Yeah, my nips just got hard. That was hot. The game's protagonist is Clive Rossfield. I think he's a fantastic character. Takai's main goal for the game was action-based combat that was easy to use and a mature dark fantasy narrative. Oh, there was a PlayStation 4 version being considered, but it was abandoned because the team was ambitious. I love hearing that. It was initially planned as a 2-disc release. Wasn't Final Fantasy VII a 4-disc? Is that right? Square Enix was frustrated with the team's slow pace in production. Yoshida grabbed Ryoto Suzuki, who worked on the Devil May Cry series, as a battle designer. The game is a timed exclusive for 6 months. Apparently the game was banned in Saudi Arabia, and it's not clear apparently why. 9 out of 10 stars, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Famitsu, 39 out of 40. Hardcore Gamer gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Digital Trends gave it 6 out of 10. Why? I don't think the reviewer at Digital Trends likes RPGs. He hates talking to NPCs and getting quests. You probably should have had someone else in this company review this. I don't know, everybody has their own opinion, but I'm in the middle of playing this game and I find it phenomenal. Maybe because I don't mind talking to NPCs and getting quests in an RPG. For centuries, people have flocked to her mother crystals to partake of their blessing. I want to explore the characters. Clive Badass number A. Oh, and Clive Badass B. Cute old Joshua. There's nothing more terrifying than baby Torgal. I will say Benedicta's pretty smoking hot. I would give you that. Titanic clashes. I'm excited to get to this point in the game. What a face. Well, I am a fan of this game. Always happy to learn more about the games I love. Hopefully you learned something. Now let's go play Final Fantasy 16 and have a good day.